Infinity Drain site-sizable linear drain systems allow for adjustment of the length and drains channel on site, as well as placement of the outlet anywhere along the run of the channel. This video shows the installation of the S-TIFAS 65 with an offset outlet. Details of the channel assembly of the High Flow 99 series model are also shown. The components shown are the contents of the S-TIFAS 65 complete kit. Determine the location of the drain outlet and cut a hole in the subfloor. Typically, linear drains should span from wall to wall. Create a pre-slope layer for the shower pan. Install drain body into floor and attach to the existing waistline. Spread a primary mortar bed across the shower area. Slope this layer in all directions toward the drain body at 1/4 inch per foot. After the mortar layer is dry, apply adhesive and spread waterproofing membrane as per manufacturer's instructions and local code. Reattach the top clamp down plate to the drain body over the waterproofing membrane using bolts. Install the backerboard layer on all shower walls. Standard installation will result in a strip of material between the finished wall and the linear drain. For flush against the wall installation, a double layer of backerboard should be used. Measure the desired wall-to-wall length, allowing for wall tile thickness, thinset, and 8 inches for the outlet section. Then determine the outlet location, accounting for wall tile thickness, thinset, and 4 inches for half the outlet section. When using the full assembly length, mark the center of where the outlet section is to be placed along the stainless steel channel, then cut using a hacksaw with a 32 tooth per inch blade or a shop saw with a carbide blade. When using less than the full assembly length, remove equal amounts from each opened end of the channel after the first cut. Dry fit all components, then clean all parts using denatured alcohol. Once the denatured alcohol is dried, apply a thick bead of Sikaflex 1A sealant to each joiner strip and the bottom channel components. Push down the joiner strip over each joint and clean off excess. Ensure assembly is completely straight and level, and let dry for at least 8 hours before handling. Screw threaded nipple into drain body down to the desired height. Spread a thin layer of mortar along the dimension where the assembled channel is to be set. Apply a bead of Sikaflex 1A sealant around the outlet of the assembled channel. Set channel into threaded nipple and mortar. Dry fit all components, then clean all parts using denatured alcohol. Once the denatured alcohol is dried, apply a thick bead of Sikaflex 1A sealant to each joiner strip and the bottom channel components. Push down the joiner strip over each joint and clean off excess. Ensure assembly is completely straight and level and let dry for at least 8 hours before handling. Screw the top threaded ring of the clamp down drain onto the outlet section of the assembled channel to the desired height. Reattach top plate and channel assembly together to the drain body using bolts and tighten. Ensure the channel is completely level. Using the desired floor material, mark the thickness of the material along the channel so that the material finish 1/16 inch above the channel, accounting for the thinset below. Spread a final mortar bed across the shower area up to the height marked on the channel. This mortar bed should be sloped in one direction towards the linear drain. Measure the inside length of the channel, cut 5 inches from one end of the TA65 grate and set aside. Cut the remainder of the TA65 grate on the open side to the measured length of the inside channel minus 5 inches. Length measurements of the TA65 grate should be taken from the outside feet. Join the desired cut length to the 5-inch end using the provided screws and TIF plates, and tighten. Temporarily conceal the gap on the bottom of the TA65. When a finishing material of less than 3/4 inch is being used, the inside of the TA65 grate should be built up using mortar. Allow for the thickness of the thinset and finishing material. Once the mortar is dry, lay finishing material into the TA65 with thinset. After the mortar bed is dry, lay thinset and tile to the edge of the stainless steel channel. Do not allow the tile to finish on top of the channel. We offer a broad selection of decorative choices and installation options that are proudly fabricated in Long Island, New York.